You are in a job interview or you are meeting with a partner of an executive search firm, then you will probably hear the following question. Tell me something about yourself. But how to answer this in the most impactful way? Hey friends, we are HR Uncoded, two HR executives with a multi-decade experience in human resources, business, C-level leadership, and self-development. And in this video, we are going to show you an easy 6-step plan how to prepare for such an impact speech. Actually, a situation to introduce yourself and say some words about yourself happen almost daily in the business world. But when it comes to a job interview, the question, tell me something about yourself, opens a whole new universe. And the good thing is, you can prepare for it. And after you prepared for it, it's actually as if you would walk on very common ground. So, let's start. Step number 1. Do your research on your interviewers, like their CVs. Where did they work? In what did they specialize? Nowadays, the internet is very generous with this information. Step number 2. First, look at the structure of your impact speech and get it right. The structure of your impact speech goes mainly like this. First, you have an opening. Second, you elaborate on the content of the main aspects. And third, you have a short closing. In the opening, you should introduce yourself. Say your full name. If appropriate in your culture and industry, some private aspects like hobbies, family, where you are from, and so on. And add a very compact description about yourself, best in one sentence. We call it your main sentence, in which you describe yourself in 3 to 4 specifica. This main sentence describes you and with what you might have an impact on the specific company and what your unique selling point is. Like, I'm a driven, technology-loving and well-organized IT project lead. For creating your individual main sentence, we suggest you take some time, as this sentence should describe you personally and you should feel very comfortable with it. To find a good description about yourself, your main 3 or 4 aspects, listen to the feedback you receive. Ask your managers or mentors, the people you work with. Look into your 360 reviews or other assessments, like your performance reviews. From our experience, it appears best if these aspects describe you, for example, in your leadership style, your mindset, your management attitude, and your perspective in general, and how you approach things at work. In the content section, you return to your main sentence and reflect on each of your criteria by why you consider yourself to be, for example, driven, by what you showed that in the past, what you bring to the table. You can also give an outlook how a company would benefit from employing you in the future. Add your biggest successes and achievements. Connect the dots to the role you are applying for and the future of the company. Actually, here you are explaining which impact you could have if the company would decide to employ you. Also, this process takes some time and it's an outstanding opportunity to prepare deeply for your interview and the conversations which you will have with your interviewer. Let's return briefly to our earlier main sentence. I'm driven because I love to have an impact on a company and like to manage difficult tasks. I demonstrated this already when I worked for the XYZ company and was responsible for an IT implementation, which I did successfully in time and in budget. The management of an IT project brings great joy to me and I like to plan in detail. Use this technique by describing yourself according to your main sentence. Then you conclude with a very short closing phase, like a kind of a wrap-up. Potentially add something about your personality and address how happy you are to be in the interview. Step number 3, get the phasing right and look after your style. For senior level interviews, 5 minutes of an impact speech are appropriate. And here the phasing should look like this. Opening, 1 minute. Content, 3 minutes. And closing again, 1 minute. And if you are asked to speak no longer than 2 minutes, we advise to prepare as well an additional short version of your impact speech. Concerning your style, keep it simple. Be to the point, use short sentences and positive words. Orientate yourself on the structure of your main sentence. Step number 4. Train your impact speech. Train it in front of others. Speak with confidence. Know it by heart and think of your non-verbal communication. Ask for feedback to get better while you train. Step number 5. Amend and fine-tune your impact speech according to the position you are interviewed for. Like, if it's a sales position, stress specifically your sales competencies and successes. Step number 6. Interact with your audience and keep eye contact. Like, if you're speaking with HR, it could be as simple as, "Actually, I started my career in HR." Or you say, "We have in common that I also worked for the XYZ company." We are coming closer to the end of our little video, and here's our call for action for you. First, research your audience. Second, write a short but nicely fitting main sentence and connect it with your professional experience in the content phase. Have a short wrap-up. Third, train it, and this includes as well your non-verbal communication. Present it with full confidence. Fourth, connect actively with your audience. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video valuable, give us a thumbs up or comment in the comment section. If you want to watch more videos about HR, business, transformation, C-level leadership and self-development, please subscribe our channel. Your friends from HR Uncoded.